Good morning, guys. I'm doing this video because I realize that some students have an issue doing some basic form of maths. The most basic form of maths is called computation. It is in every maths you do, the final part in coming up with the answer to the problem is computation. It is always done, and there's a particular way in doing this. Now, a lot of persons, well, I was told that I shouldn't study maths but practice maths, but it is not so. It is not so. You have to study the rules and practice, right? So please, the rules of computation state that 1, you remove brackets, 2, remove powers, 3, multiply and or divide before you add and or subtract, which is rule 4, right? Now these are 2 examples that I am going to work to show you how to use the rule. And every math have a rule, so you have to just study the rules. Every single math you have a rule for it. So the first example here is 2 times 5 plus 8 divided by 4 minus 1, right? And that is equal to, remember, the rule states that you remove brackets first, then powers, multiply and divide, and or divide, then add and or subtract. Depending on which one comes first, that is what you do. Now, when you look at this math, you don't see any bracket, right? So you move to rule 2, which says remove powers. There's no power. You have no power here, right? So you move to rule 3, which is multiply and or divide. Now, when you are multiplying and or dividing, you move from left to right. Always work from left to right. So in this case, it is 2 times 5, which is 10, plus 8 divided by 4 is 2, minus 1. So what you do, you see, is work the multiplication and the division, where you put back the signs, the signs that are for the 4th rule. So we just did this, multiply and divide. Now, the final part says add and or subtract. So you add and subtract, moving from left to right. You say 10 plus 2 equal 12 minus 1 is equal to 11. That is the answer. Alright. Now, number 2 says 13 equal 13 minus 28 divided by 4 plus 5 times, open bracket, 7 minus 5, close bracket, to the 3rd power. Now the first rule again says remove brackets. You have bracket here? Yes, right? Let me show you something. When it says remove bracket, some people go ahead and do this. 13 minus 28 divided by 4 plus 5 times 7 minus 5 to the 3rd power, and say that is how the brackets are removed. That is not so. That is not so. That is not how the brackets are removed, or the operation in the bracket is removed. Let me show you how to do it. And listen, if a teacher show you this and send you on this maths and send you on the blackboard to do it, and you do something like this, trust me, I believe them have a fling the dust in your head, because this is not how it is done, and no teacher would show you to do this. So this is incorrect. This is how it is done. 13 minus 28 divided by 4 plus 5 times 7 minus 5 is 2. You put back the power. So you just do what the rule says. If it's a remove brackets, remove brackets. Alright? That's all you do. You put back everything and only remove the brackets. Now the second rule says remove powers. So equal, you have a power here, right? You have a power here. So you put back everything. Copy it just as you see it. Times. Now 3 to the third power is not 6. Sorry, 2 to the third power. 2 to the third power is not equal to 6. 2 to the third power is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 2 2s 4, 4 2s 8. 8 is the answer and not 6. Alright? Just I will reach up for this again. So you put 8 right there. Alright? So we remove brackets, we remove powers. Now we move to multiplication and division. So equal, you're going to put back the signs that you're not ready for until you reach the 4th step, right? And there you see a minus. Now 28 divided by 4 is 7. Alright? Put back the plus. 5 times 8 is 40. And that is it. You get rid of all of the multiplication and division right there. Move to the final step now, which says add and or subtract. Again, working from left to right. It is 13 minus 7 equals 6 plus 40 equals 46, and that is your answer. Alright, so yeah, that is it. Remember, this is incorrect. This is incorrect. This is the final step, and that is how you work computation. Now, let me tell you something. It is not very complicated when you know what you are doing. When you know the rules and know what you are doing, it is not complicated. Just work the math as the rule states, and you will be fine. Don't worry about, you know, the different maths and the different rules. Just study the rules and practice. And once you study and practice, the math, it won't be complicated. Trust me. Just practice and practice some more. Alright? And yeah, don't be selfish with this. Share it with your friends so they can have a better understanding of how to do computation. Alright? So yeah, you can put in the comment section similar maths to these, and let us work them together and have a better understanding, so you know we can get over this hurdle. There will be also more, I'll be also posting more topics, math topics, as I am going through the syllabus for CSET. Right, so yeah, just share